Alright guys, here we are down at Golf Central tonight. Richo's got the new Wilson D7. Wilson Staff, that's the one! D7. Now, I'm excited about this thing. We've got the Cortex here, I don't even know why I got it in my hand, but we're going to talk about that later.
I've got the D7.
I would like you to have the D7. Now, I'm going to put it out there that this is probably the best driver of 2018-19 for performance, sound, feel and price.
I think so too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Over.
Look,
I am impressed.
I know there's technology in it. It's got a carbon crown.
Richo could talk. It's good.
You know, it's got, but on the bottom, just nice and plain. The top's nice and plain. It's got a little mark there for the people that love to line it up.
It's got like a wing. It's like it's a bit of a wing.
Surprise, because this driver does sit in a pretty cheap market.
Yeah, well,
right.
In Australian dollars, again, we generally don't talk about price too much on here because at the end of the day, you spend whatever you want.
Yep.
But that's under $400 Australian. It competes with absolutely everything. Look, it's got all the technology you need. Again, like Richo said, carbon crown. It's doing stuff across the face to make sure that it keeps up ball speed. It's got React. Hang on, it's called React technology. Composite crown features Kevlar, all this sort of stuff. Dynamic launch control, puts the weight where it needs to be. Again, that's what all these companies are trying to do, is get the weight where it needs to be to launch it and spin it where it should be. Spins very low too.
Yep.
And slightly draw biased.
Love the feel of it. Just like,
oh mate,
it's probably as close to the feel of the current driver that I have.
Yeah, fair enough.
So my driver has that beautiful, lovely, soft feel. Very similar sound. It's very surprising.
So it launches very easy.
Boom, just hit that plane.
And there's a ball mark right there, which is always a nice one to see. I'm gonna hit another one, Steve. That's how much I like this thing.
I think that it's a great driver.
Oh no, the T's a bit low. It's broken.
Oh,
That's all right, mate. That's all right.
There's a heap over here. Mate, I'm very surprised. We've actually had a hit with this out on the golf course. Beautiful. And that was the first time I hit it, and I was very surprised. Very surprised that just the feel.
It does feel carbony.
It was just, yeah, I think that's what gives it that soft sort of feel to it. But I think it's a great driver. Like,
it's the D7. Again,
impressed.
no bells and whistles. Now I'm going to talk about the shaft. Generally don't talk about the shaft too much. Bonded. Now this is the new UST, I'm pretty sure it is. UST helium shaft.
Yep.
This is in stiff, right? So it's a stiff 50 something gram, 50 odd gram, just under 60 gram. This feels so light. This whole setup feels so light. The grip is light. I know it's the micro light. Yep, micro light grip.
Yep.
So that's 10 odd grams lighter than a normal rubber grip. Even though it is rubber, it's sort of a cross between.
So, to hit one more?
Yeah, you do it. You're going to chance it, aren't you?
I'll chance it. Who knows?
Because everyone wants to see you hit a bad one. But like I said, I'm going to say that is the best for the price performance. The Richardson 585 is not far behind it whatsoever. So, but this is about this thing. Carbon technology, lightweight, draw bias, and this is where it's going to end. Richo's just going to hit it dead straight. You can finish this off, mate.
Right at the high diddle. It's a great driver. Like I said, very surprised.
So I'm saying finish it off, mate. Everyone knows what you think because
yeah, I like it. You can't adjust it. You can't play with it. Just get fitted for the shaft you need.
Yeah, I mean, option-wise, that's probably the only negative about being at that price point. Really, there's no sort of shaft option, stiff reg and whatever else.
Look, so currently I have a stiff regular.
Yeah.
Right? So
even though it's stiff, that probably feels similar.
It feels very similar. Like I said,
it's a slightly softer stiff.
I could easily put this in my bag and I feel that I would drive the ball as easily as good as I'm doing now. That's what I think.
Good.
And I think that any time you come across a driver like that, I think that's pretty impressive.
I'm impressed, if you might
You
not already know.
Because you've got to remember that I was fitted for my driver.
This is
but
true.
This I haven't. We've just
We're hitting a
pulled this
9
out
degree stiff.
and just, yep.
One thing I do like too, the coloring's pretty good,
Yep.
is how easy the head cover goes on. It's got this little tiny pull tab, and then that's it. It's in. It just wants to slide straight in.
Yep.
It's impressive.
I think very impressive. Look, Wilson have been always made some great stuff.
Keep getting better and better and better
Right.
and better.
You know, they're making some good irons. Drivers are good. Was it the D300?
D300. This replaces D300.
So if you look at that, that was a very good. I don't know, let's say budget, but
Well, it
do
was
you
a
know what I
lower
mean?
price driver, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, not everyone can afford.
No, well, even
some
that was
premium
more expensive.
stuff.
And,
But
and even still, I like what companies are doing. I think even Ping's doing it. TaylorMade's been doing it for a while. So to have a driver that's maybe $100 odd difference between one another,
Yep.
because one's not as adjustable as the other, I think that's a great idea.
I think this is a driver that could go into the hands of a lot of people, and they would enjoy it.
Well, we don't have the 3-wood, so we're only going to show you the D7 driver.
Yep.
And we're going to do the Cortex as well, so check that out when it comes out.
Yep.
Go test that thing out, because that thing is impressive.
That is, like I said, the first time we hit it,
I
I
know.
just went, oh, that feels sensational. So, look, a great driver. Oh, and it doesn't matter about the price.
No,
anything else.
it doesn't,
It is a great driver.
regardless of price.
Like, I think that could go into the hands of a lot of people, and they would really enjoy it. Like I said, there's, you know, no adjustability or whatever, but I think that's good. I could see a lot of people taking to that driver and going, hey, this is great. It feels fantastic. It goes really well. Nothing wants to really go unless you push it to the right.
Yeah, it's got that drawer about it. It's
Yeah,
weird though. Just
like
weird.
when I've hit it, I've pushed a couple to the right, but it doesn't want to slice. It wants to hold its line. It wants to get up high. It wants to come off the face. It is.
All right, finish it up. I'm gonna put a different shaft in this thing for me to use, and Richo can finish it off.
Beautiful. So, get out, have a try of it. When it's in the, won't be out until, well,
Until
it'll
this
be
video's out.
until this video's out. But it's definitely worthwhile having a look at it. It's a great driver. Definitely one of the, better ones we've tested. So, do yourself a favour, get out, have a hit, play some golf. Beautiful. Beautiful. And don't forget, smash that like button.
You're
That's
a
what you
weirdo.
say, don't you?
Oh, that's what they say to say.
Hey, I don't know. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit dislike. Who cares?
Yep.
I don't care. But anyhow, see you then. Beautiful.
See you.